Welcome, all you ghosts and ghouls and goblins and spoopy people. It's Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. It's Spoopy season. It's back. I'm your host, Spoopy Tricky with Spoopy KT Naked Ladyy.
Hi. You gotta come up with something better.
What?
I don't know. Like treacherous, tricky, or...
I think that was the joke, Katie. That was... fucking do comedy.
Your joke wasn't that fucking funny.
My joke was fucking hilarious, and then you know it. It's Spoopy season. It's back. It's my favorite time of the year. And because hockey starts next week, too.
October's just an all-around good month.
It really is. It really is. And next week, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I don't know when I want to drop it, a Hockey Talks will come out with Stoutsy. So we'll preview the upcoming NHL season and all the good shit that's happening right now, like Carey Price entering in the Players Assistance Program today, which was kind of surprising to hear about.
I don't know what that means.
It's like for like, it could be for anything, really. It's for like medical help, rehab. It seems like he's going through some substance abuse problems, so we'll discuss that on the Hockey Talks. PK Subban being a douchebag and injuring Ryan Reeves last night in a preseason game.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He slew-footed him. So, do you know what a slew-foot is?
No.
So, they were skating into the boards, and PK Subban, for whatever reason, just stuck out his leg and, like, kicked his leg out from under him, and Reeves, like, fell backwards, basically with his knees, like, buckling, like, under him. So, whenever...
What the fuck?
So, whenever Reeves comes back, he's going to murder PK Subban.
Yes.
I guess we'll talk about that douchebag Evander Kane. It's just one thing after another with this asshole.
What is it? Is he kicked out yet?
No. They caught him with a fake vaccination card. No.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's gonna be in jail.
Like, he's a fucking
He can't
idiot.
play, he'll be in jail.
He owes like $40 million to a Las Vegas casino. He has rape allegations against him from his ex-wife. What else did he do? He did something else. Oh, was gambling on his own games. Can't do that.
Yeah.
Like, just an idiot. We'll cover all that, and we'll have our predictions that we normally do that are either pretty close or way off. It's one of the two. But it's Spoopy season here on Offended, and before we get into any spoopy talk, let's do Face and Heel of the Week.
All right. Face and heel.
Wow, okay, cool. Let's just jump right into it.
I usually go first, fucking asshole.
Go.
And my face... Are you going to cut me off? My face, I'm sure we're going to elaborate on this subject a little bit more today.
Maybe we will, maybe we won't.
I'm pretty sure we will.
Sorry,
last
and
night...
if I sound weird, it's my allergies. I don't have COVID.
Last night was the wild card game between...
That's your face?
Hear me out. It's a wild card game between the Cardinals and the Dodgers. And my face, though, is... And it was in LA. My face is... STL shows up for games no matter what. And it's just fucking cool because we were at a bar and it just was like... We were at Patios, and Patios is fucking huge. And it was just like it was fairly crowded.
Yeah.
Especially
Not
for
like
how
an
big of a
opening day crowd or anything
no,
like that.
but for like a Wednesday fucking night, and for the bar being so large in itself, it was pretty crowded, and the fans were just fucking there for it. Like St. Louis fans in general are truly the best fans. I mean, we've got some faults, we've got some bad opinions, we've got some bad apples, but like the game was in LA, and we were still here like cheering for them, and that's how Cardinals fans, Blues fans, even Rams fans, even though we kind of gave up on the organization but not the team, people still went to fucking Rams games. I'm proud of my city for that. Like, we should get more attention for that, or get more recognized for being awesome fans. Well, like, people kind of say it, but then they forget about St. Louis. Right. So Just that's my face.
My heel to play off that are the Cardinals. Go on that 17-game winning streak for nothing. Honestly, I think the Cardinals should have won that game. We can say all we want about the managers. I still think it's one of the most poor managing decisions I've ever seen in my life. I would never have taken out McFarland in the 9th inning there. Put in Reyes. Like, Chris and I literally looked at each other and we're like, we're going to lose. I can't believe they're putting Reyes in. Sure enough, 5 pitches later, home run, game over. But at the same time, the Cardinals also left 11 runners stranded on base.
They did, and then we had 2 errors.
Yeah.
2 significant errors.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. We had a fun September with them.
That's just what sucks about the wild card game.
Yeah. Truly, we should have earned our spot. We were lucky we even made it to playoffs.
I honestly think we should have won that game last night, personally.
Yeah.
I really do. I really think we should have won. And there was an at-bat, I can't remember who it was, that, to me, I think flipped the game in favor of the Dodgers. It was a 3-0 count. And the next pitch, I think I even said to you, I was like, okay, you have to swing at the next one. It's going to be right down the middle.
Right.
He swung, and it was foul ball. Then the second pitch, I was like, okay, it's 3-1. Don't swing. Because this is where they could trick you. I would not swing here. And he swung at the worst ball I've ever... It was a ball by like a mile.
Right.
It was not even close to being a strike. I just don't get it. And then he struck out. After that, I was like, we looked like a different team after that at bat.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. But let's go Blues. Blues season starts next week. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't have to wait very long anymore.
Thank God.
My heel, and this just is me sounding probably stupid.
Well, we're used to that.
I'm just sound whiny and stupid. I'm so over the limited menus. I'm so over the limited hours.
It's still, like that never, well, the hours, what's still limited?
Like restaurants are closing early or stores are closing. Yeah, the hours have changed since pre-COVID. Like, a lot of schnooks don't stay open 24 hours anymore. Yeah. Like, I'm talking, like, very minor first world inconveniences. But if I have to eat at the Mac one more fucking Tuesday, the same 8 things that are on the menu, it's good food. I like their food. But I can't eat any more pretzels or burgers.
Yeah, like, that's one thing I never understood about when we got COVID. I know we discussed this on here before. It's just like, why did we change everything? We didn't need to change every little thing. Like,
yeah, just
keep doing you, and then change like the restrictions of like social distancing or wearing a mask. That's all you had to do. You don't need to change your menu. You don't need to take down the shop board. You don't need to close one door but keep the other open.
Yeah,
because COVID only goes in on the right side and not the left, obviously.
With the food menus, I understand, because it's like, well, I don't understand like the real, like the minute reasons why, but as like a restaurant owner manager, I'm sure they're making cuts so that they can survive. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm sure it's a money thing, and that's great. I want the businesses to survive, but as a first world complaint, I would like the menus to kind of go back to normal.
Me too.
But that's my heel.
Me too. And my face, to bring us right into it, is Spoopy season. Halloween season's the best, so we've decorated the house. I got a bunch of Scream stuff coming in the mail, and Tales from the Crypt stuff, which, by the way, HBO Max, what the fuck are you doing? Put Tales from the... That's my heel. I changed it. That's my heel. HBO Max not having Tales from the Crypt on their streaming service. How do not any of these streaming services have Tales from the Crypt on? I don't get it.
Me either, because it was so popular.
It still is popular.
I'm saying it was so popular when it was out. It's like Friends. Like, Friends will never not be popular. Mm-hmm. Tales from the Crypt will never not be popular.
It will never not be popular with horror fans, for sure.
Right. It's like a cult classic.
Yeah.
And especially people our age. Like, people our age, people who grew up in the 80s. Like it's like there's like 2 or 3 groups of people that actually like that. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't understand it.
But yeah, cheers to Spoopy season.
Spoopy season is here, and it is a shorter episode again today. That's because the hockey episodes are probably going to be pretty long.
I would imagine so.
Yeah. So, to start off Spoopy season here, maybe we have to redo the movie tournament with the network guys since they were so mad that we picked Frankenstein as the best horror movie of all time.
Ah.
It's definitely not going to be Blair Bitch Project, Get it?
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Deegan likes that movie.
That's his favorite movie.
Yeah, it's a shitty movie.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, but Back to the Future is way better. So anyway, before we get into Spoopy Talk, by the way, we will also talk about this on the Hockey Talks episode. Go check out my article, my new blog that's on anythingbutcredible.com under the Going Off Topic blog section. It's about who I think are the best players in Blues history, basically.
If you could put together an all-team roster, basically. Except
for those douchebag fans on the lounge that just don't read it, and they just skimmed over it, and it's like, you guys are morons. You got to keep Hall and Oates together. That's not the point. That's literally not the point. And then they're like, well, Jesus, look at this guy. He has 3 centers on one line. Again, read the first paragraph. Literally, Chris saw that comment and he goes, you literally state in the first paragraph, I'm looking at forwards as forwards. I'm not looking at them as center wingers, right wingers, or left wingers. Like, holy shit. Read the whole fucking thing before you fucking start going at it. I commented back on that one guy and he goes, oh, I just skimmed through it. I didn't really read it. I wasn't trying to be an ass or anything. I'm like, the fuck you were? Even Nick. What do we call him on here? Just Nick? Is that what we called him on here?
I think so.
Nick Cheese, whatever we called him. He was
don't
like...
call him Nick Cheese. I just got that. That's so gross.
Dick Cheese. It's just like... He was like, oh, you're not being an asshole. How are you not... He's like, how are you not being an asshole? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I know. It's just... And that's stupid Blues fans in the lounge for you.
It's just stupid people who are too lazy to read the whole thing or on TikTok, real quick, there was this guy, I think it was a guy, he was saying and it was a longer TikTok, so it's stick it out through the end kind of thing, and it's the most racist shit white people do, the thing I cannot stand about white people, the thing that drives me the most insane, that is the worst thing about white people. And then he goes, okay, for the white people that are still here and are listening to the video, for any racist comment that's in the, basically you're black and you're anti,
right.
reverse racism or whatever it's called. He goes, just comment with a clown on their thing. So I, of course, go to the comments. Literally, so many white people are like, you can't classify all white people. And it's you literally... You
didn't watch the whole thing.
You didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because that's what's wrong with people is they, assume you're going to... they assume they already know what you're going to say.
It's it was a few years ago. It was when Tommaso Ciampa turned on Johnny Gargano. And... somebody, I think one of our friends turned off the pay-per-view before the ending. He's like, oh, that match was cool, but I think Ciampa got hurt. I hope he's okay. And I'm like, he never mentioned that he turned heel. I'm like...
But did you finish?
I'm listening to him, and he's just talking about it. He's talking about the rest of the pay-per-view. He's like, yeah, I was just expecting something bigger to happen. And I'm like, did you not watch the whole thing? He's like, what are you talking about? I go watch the ending again, and don't turn it off. I'm like, when did you turn it off? Because when they were walking up the ramp, when they saw the little credit thing, I'm like, you turn it off right when you saw the credit thing? He's yeah. That thing literally disappears within 5 seconds, and then Ciampa turns. What? Ciampa turned? Yeah, watch the whole fucking show, you idiot.
Yeah, people. Well, I'm one of those people. Sometimes I'm just not patient. But it's read the whole article, watch the whole thing.
Patient. If you're a fan of the show, watch to the end.
Well, no, I agree, but I'm saying before you have an opinion of something, make sure you've done your homework.
I guess so.
Yeah, so sorry. Continue on.
Anyway, Spoopy season, and what we're going to do, there's 12 questions here. We're just going to answer them, me and you. So It's opinion-based.
Okay.
First question, because I think it's hilarious and it's on here. Halloween is on the same date each year. What is it?
October 31st.
I don't know why that's a question on here. When you were a kid, question 2. When you were a kid, Did anybody check your Halloween candy before you ate it?
Oh, every year. Every year we had to dump it out on the table and had to look through it. I was not allowed to eat candy while we were walking unless I gave it to my parents to check the candy wrapper.
Were your parents the parents that actually believed that like drugs were passed out? Because no drug dealer is passing out free drugs.
No, they didn't think drugs. They were scared of like razor blades and stuff.
Yeah, those are just psychos.
Yeah, that's what they were scared about. They didn't think people were drugging us.
Can we all just agree on that? No drug dealer is passing out drugs.
No.
They're doing those drugs.
Correct.
Like, what the fuck? I've never... If I have to... Before I worked for a cannabis company, when I was illegally buying weed, I never was given free weed.
No.
Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
It's boomer mentality.
It's so stupid. It is just so dumb. Watch out for these candies. They look just like it. It's like, not really.
So did you not get your candy checked?
No. I ain't no bitch.
Yeah, no. Mine had to go under, like, scrutiny. Why do you think I'm anxious? I'm just an anxious fucking person because I was born that way.
I don't know. You need to break into some places. You know, just get it out of your system to be a little cooler.
Okay, what's the next fucking question?
This was me 3 years ago when I ate all that junk food, drank a lot of beer. This is me now. I still do all that. Gang, gang, bitch. Next question. Question 3. Do you like going in the Halloween haunted houses?
I like the idea of it, but when I'm actually there, do I enjoy the experience? I don't know. I am so fucking terrified that it's like I hate it, but I don't want to even say I love it. I really do hate it, but I go back. I don't know. I don't have a good answer for that.
I hate it, but I'll keep going back.
I don't love it.
The best Halloween haunted houses, obviously classifying that as themed haunted houses, they're not actually haunted unless you go to the Lemprewry. I think the best one that I've ever been to personally were the ones at Universal Studios.
Oh, those are... I actually never went, but I had friends that used to work there.
The Hollywood Horror Nights there is the best. It is the best. Literally, if you go there during the day, you can leave and go back because I think your ticket's still valid for those Halloween Horror Nights. I'm almost positive.
You have to buy the Horror Nights.
Or maybe. I can't remember. It's been close to 10 years since I've been there. But literally, it was a night and day difference. Like, right when it turns night and you go back in, it's like you're at a different theme park.
Right.
They do such a quick and great job of, like, just transforming that park into, like, a whole horror haunted house. It's just awesome. Except for, I will say, haunted houses do not scare me. Like, especially the Darkness, Silo X, all the ones here, they don't scare me. Creepy World, whatever it's called. American Werewolf of London in Universal Studios scared the shit out of me.
Did it really?
Yes. I think it was so loud. I think I was like, I can't take it. Like, because you're jumping in, it's like you're getting overstimulated.
Sensory overload, yeah.
And like when the werewolf would jump out at you, because it's like an animatronic werewolf too. It's not actually like a person in it, but there are people like in the costumes also. The animatronic looks very real. And that thing is loud and it's in your face. And you're just like, oh my God, I can't do this. Like we made it through, but I was like, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had.
But you see what I mean? But that's how I'm at every haunted house.
But at the same time, it was one of the coolest experiences I had because it felt like you were in the movie. I just think Universal Studios does a good job. And every year they have a different theme for like the Hollywood Horror Nights. Right. The one year that we went was The Walking Dead, and there was just zombies like walking around.
Oh, it would have
like,
freaked me out.
Oh, it was so cool. There was a truck that was driving up, like a big like armored like bank truck.
Yeah.
And they're honking their horn, and like people are like getting out of the way, and it just stops. And like these two cops like get out and they're like back up, pushing people away.
Oh God.
And the thing just opens up and drops down, and like 30 zombies just come out, and people just ran. People just scattered. It was hilarious. It was just cool. That was really cool how they did that. That was my favorite. Question 4. Is there anything you don't like about Halloween?
Is there anything I don't like?
Yeah, the media saying, check your candy for drugs, because I'm disappointed every year that there's no drugs in my candy.
No, there's nothing I don't like about Halloween. I don't like candy corn. I don't like old man candy. So
You think regular candy is old man candy?
yeah, Swedish Fish sucks.
What else do you think is old candy? Old man candy.
Taffy.
Like Laffy Taffy?
Not Laffy Taffy, but
Saltwater Taffy?
Yeah.
Okay, I will give you that one. Swedish Fish is not.
Swedish Fish is old man.
You're an idiot.
Smarties.
Nah, I don't even agree with that. I feel like really young kids like Smarties.
And old men.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
No, there's another one.
Whoppers. Those are old men.
See,
Hard caramels.
Why are you now naming off all these, like, now you actually are naming off like old people candy. But when I get candy that's normal, you're like, that's old man candy.
Oh, I can't think of what you usually get that I call old man.
Because it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it the bit of honey?
Yep. I
disagree. I think these are just candy. I think it's just a bunch of candies.
No.
Yeah. Because even like the old caramel, what you called it.
I don't know why I said caramel.
I don't even think that. I mean, it is because they have the mints, but those are good. There's one in particular that you say is an old man candy, and it's very much not.
Licorice?
Like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory made it. I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't really eat candy, so.
I know, that's why I don't think you can have a judgment call on it.
No, I like everything about Halloween.
I was going to say that.
Maybe not being off the next day as like a kid.
Yeah, kids.
I think
every school, even all public schools, should be off the day after Halloween. Yeah, I will say that. Like it's dumb. Why are you not giving the kid the day off?
Take one day off summer. Yeah. Like
I take off work the day after Halloween.
Well, you're a big kid,
right? But it's just like, I don't know. Fucking let the kid go have fun.
Is there one thing you don't like about Halloween?
No.
The day off thing?
There's not enough. I don't know. Wait, I really want like 80s style horror movies to come back. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, and not come back like in a B movie way. I want it to come back like to the big screen. I want it to be like big again. So I think a lot of horror movies that come out now are very serious horror movies, and they're very good movies like Hereditary and Midsommar. But like, I want the goofy Jason movies back. That's what I want. And we get Scream 5, I think, in February.
Yeah, so maybe it's coming back.
The trailer should be dropping like pretty soon. All right, question 5. Did you know? That's so stupid. So dumb. Like,
did you read these questions before you decided?
No, I just saw like some of the questions. I was like, all right, this will work. But this one's dumb. Did you know abandoned spider webs are called cobwebs? No shit. Okay, next question. Did you know that the first jack-o'-lanterns were actually made from turnips?
How? I guess they were just like giant turnips.
I guess. I didn't know that, actually.
That's creepy.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Look at us learning shit. Question number 7. What has been your favorite Halloween costume?
I'd have to say our David S. Pumpkins was pretty good.
That's your favorite? I think mine might be Dan O'Brien. I rocked that shit and I looked just like him. My Jericho one was spot on. Wayne and Garth was spot on with Ryan. Mr. Wilson.
In college, I was a Dalmatian and our friend was Cruella DeVille before like that was like a cool thing to do. And then we were Jose Cuervo, Captain Morgan, and Jim Beam. That was a fun one. Yeah, I don't have like any like super faves.
I was stone cold in 2nd grade. Just gave everybody the finger.
So bad.
I was the Scorpion King the next year. AKA rocked the Dwayne Johnson. Hi, Danhausen. I should be Danhausen for Halloween this year.
Ooh.
You'd be Trickyhausen. Met Danhausen on Sunday. That was cool. I feel like I'm missing like a costume that I really liked.
last year.
Party Boy.
Night at the Roxbury.
Party Boy. Night at the Roxbury was hilarious.
You guys did really good on that one.
Party Boy was great. Everybody saw my butt and my big bulge.
Your bulge that was flopping around.
It was. Then I wore that same thong and was the Will Ferrell character from SNL on Patriot Day when he walked into the office and he's just wearing an American flag thong. Hey, gang, sorry I'm late. That one. I was Batman with a car when I was like 1. The Ultimate Warrior costume when I was like 1 was the best. 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was a red crayon for like the first 3 years of my life because we were poor.
I was Simba one year and people just kept calling me Nala. It's like, I'm not Nala.
Fuck you.
Next question. Did you know bats always turn left when exiting a cave?
I wonder why.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of a witty joke and I just can't come up with one.
We have like a horde of bats living down the street from us.
Yeah, COVID.
In a chimney.
We're going to get COVID part 2.
No. But it was kind of freaky to walk underneath them.
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah. There's like 200 of them like circling above the neighborhood.
How did I not see that?
I don't know. It was freaky.
It's cool. Batman's here. I'm Batman. Where is she? With my voice, I can do Batman. Yeah. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you like scary, silly, or happy pumpkins the best?
Just high quality. They could be
the really bad cutout carved pumpkins because they're hilarious.
Yeah, either they have to be really bad or like those like artistic as fuck ones. Mm-hmm. Like I can do a mediocre pumpkin.
Can you though?
Yeah.
I don't think you can. That's what I'll have to make one. I'll make one with. Can I? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh yes.
Carve out a pumpkin with a rocket ship on it. It's never been done.
You mean like a dick rocket ship?
Yeah, duh.
Oh, God.
Dummy. Who else would it be?
We'll have to put that one in the backyard.
No, it's going to be front and center.
No weens on the front porch.
That's a good band. Would you rather hug a zombie or hug a ghost, and why?
A ghost.
Oh, shit. I feel like that's such a dumb question. Ghosts can't get bitten by a ghost.
And it could be a friendly ghost. It could be Casper.
Mm-hmm. Or it could be like that movie Warm Bodies and the one zombie's like nice and he's like, I just don't want to be a zombie anymore.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, ghost, for sure. That's just a dumb question. Last 2 questions. Why do you think people say trick or treat on Halloween?
Because it goes with the song, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear. Duh, that's why. Why else would they say trick or treat?
I don't know. That's why I asked the question. Jesus Christ. Because I really don't know. I don't get that one. I'm willing to be like, Happy Halloween, give me candy.
Maybe it's because
Happy Halloween, give me the drugs that are supposed to be in this candy. Please.
Do you know it's a St. Louis thing to actually ask for a joke? Like,
yeah, I think we talked about that last year.
Did we?
I think so.
Where it's nobody in other cities ask the kids to tell them a joke.
There was one time, I think I was in 4th grade. Somebody was like, "Hey, what's your joke?" I'm like, "You can I have the candy."
Did they laugh?
Yes.
That's such an easy one.
I just did it so quickly too. My mom was like, "Jesus." That was witty. I've been witty this whole time. Last question. What is your favorite kind of Halloween candy?
Ugh. Probably a Twix bar. I like to eat Twixes on Halloween.
Candy cigarettes.
Oh, yeah, that's old man candy.
That's not old man candy.
Yes, it is.
No old man. I've never seen an adult besides me eat candy cigarettes. Literally, kids eat those because they're like, haha, I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm so cool.
Okay, when I say old man candy, I'm not like literally referring to old men.
Yes, you are.
Sometimes it works.
Don't lie. Yes, you are. That's
it's outdated candy that I cannot believe people still like.
You're
That's
outdated.
basically what I mean by old man candy.
What kind of shirt are you wearing right now?
A college shirt?
I think it's a little outdated. When's the last time you've been to college?
Fuck you.
That's what I'm saying. Wow. I guess you're wearing an old woman shirt, huh? You old bat.
God, I hate you. Fuck you. I'm done. I'm out.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one. I'm so smart. I'm so witty. I'm so funny. Shout out to Target for taking back my costume.
Don't say that.
Why?
So.
What, is Target going to listen? Sorry, Target.
No, I'm saying that's just so Hoosier of you.
What?
Let me just borrow this for a few hours and return it back.
I'm sorry. I would have kept it if it was $10. You had to pay $30 fucking for a hat. And why was the vest so small? It's not small.
So small.
It's not small in the movie. Like, it's a regular sized vest in Toy Story. I don't get it.
It's all about money.
It's stupid. I got a question for you before we get into the 1, 2, 3 finish.
Okay.
What do you think is going to be the most popular Halloween costume this year?
I could see Handmaid's Tale. Are we talking like adults or kids?
Let's do both.
Adults, I could see Handmaid's Tale. What else is so big right now?
That's what she said.
For kids, I could still see some like Avengers or Spider-Man or some sort of Marvel character. I know there's another big adult thing out there. Like, why don't we all jump on the train? There wasn't like a Tiger King this year.
No, but they announced that there's going to be a sequel.
Yeah. But there was something like Tiger King that happened in 2021, but I can't remember what it was.
Midnight Mass is pretty popular right now. The Squid Game might be a big one.
I heard Squid Game might be a big one.
I still want to watch both of those. I feel like not a lot of big movies. I could see Space Jam being a popular one for kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot. Maybe Mortal Kombat, because that came out this year.
Oh, yeah, it did.
The Matrix could be one with that coming out. Spider-Man, I feel like it's going to be a big one for kids. Loki, I could see being big for kids, too.
Yeah, I think Loki.
Basically, any show that came out on Disney Plus this year is going to be a popular Halloween costume. I don't know. I could see maybe people will be Darby.
You think people are going to be wrestling?
It's very easy to be Darby Allin.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot more wrestling costumes this year. It's fucking big again.
Right.
I want to be the Young Bucks, but somebody else doesn't want to. When they like wearing the rompers.
Okay, you know what? I'll be the Young Bucks with you when you don't ditch me on our Halloween party for somebody else.
I'm gonna be Jay and Silent Bob.
Not with me. You didn't ask me to be Jay and Silent Bob with you.
Do you want to be Jay and Silent Bob with me?
You already got your Jay.
I know. He's with your parents.
What?
You said you already got your Jay. I said he's with your parents.
Oh.
Get it? Because he's a dog. I'm drawing a blank.
I guess we'll see.
I feel like I'm gonna something's gonna hit me right.
I feel like it was something on Netflix or Hulu that was really big, and I can't think of it. That's okay. Fuck it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever. All right, Spoopy season. This is just the first episode. We'll get better.
We'll have more things. We won't read dumb questions about cobwebs and spider webs.
I think we started off slow last year too.
Probably.
Yeah. It will get better. It's kind of funny. We flipped the dynamic of Offended a little bit. The Friday shows have been the shorter ones, and the Monday shows have been the longer ones lately.
Gotta switch it up sometimes.
Yeah, dumb idiot. Next week, maybe we do a tournament style of the best Halloween songs.
I feel like I know like 3 Halloween songs.
It was a graveyard smash. And in the mash. They caught on in the flash.
In a mash. This is a monster mash.
We can talk about how haunted the Fabulous Fox is. By the way, Bill Burr, hilarious.
Good show.
Yeah. Apparently, before we get out of here, before we get into the 1, 2, 3 finish, I read today that GLAAD is trying to get Netflix to remove the new Dave Chappelle stand-up. It's like, GLAAD.
Who's GLAAD?
Like the gay company that goes against people for saying like gay jokes or whatever.
Oh.
Basically, let me put it this way: epitome of cancel culture. That they need to shut the fuck up and relax. Because here, people on Twitter that just feel the need to just yell things out there and just be like, "Stop watching this." Maybe just don't watch it. It's a stand-up comedian. Stand-up comedy, always, especially Dave Chappelle. They always tell offensive jokes. How is this still news to you? How is this new to people? I don't get it. If you don't like what he's saying, don't watch his stand-up. This is the third stand-up he's done now, and this is the third time they've tried to get Netflix to remove his special. It's like, hey, dummies. You want to know why Chappelle keeps saying these jokes? Because he's laughing at you idiots for getting mad about it.
He's getting a reaction.
Yeah. It's like, you dummies. Like, don't watch it. Remember they tried to cancel Bill Burr. They tried to cancel Bill Burr and Chappelle. It's like, good luck. That's not happening.
Because a lot of comedians, they also are like good people. So
it's a fucking joke. Get over it. Yeah. Anyways, 1, 2, 3 finish.
Sure.
Go ahead.
1, happy spoopy season. I love October. I can't believe it's already like fucking October. What is it? October 7th?
Yeah.
We already had a week of October. It's crazy.
I know, we barely watched any spoopy stuff.
I know, we got to get on that. 2, I'm excited to start doing spoopy stuff. There's Witches Night Out in Kimswick. Stop, you're making me nervous. Witches Night Out in Kimswick this Saturday. So if you're going, I'll be the witch in the green cape. So I'm excited for that. And 3, stop. I don't know if y'all have heard about this, but the fucking crazy ass kidnapping, keeping a woman in a cage and taking pictures and putting her on the dark web. That's in Missouri. That's Southwest Missouri. 2 men are in prison, or they're in jail awaiting like charges and all that shit in a jury trial, I'm sure. I don't think that they found the woman. I don't know. They haven't released many details. Like, there hasn't been like, I've done a little research and it's like, nobody's saying that she's found. I'm like, this poor lady, she's been kidnapped for 6 weeks.
It's wild.
Or since July or something before. Yeah. It's been like 6 or 8 weeks she's been missing. And one of them's a truck driver, and they, people are spreading rumors that maybe he's like going across country to like pick up women and just creepy ass shit. It's happening in Missouri.
It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Spoopy.
So did you say 3? Mm-hmm. My number 1, congrats to Sammy Guevara on winning the TNT championship last week. That was cool. Number 2, Spoopy season is here. And number 3, in my opinion, Scream 2 and Scream 1 are the 2 best horror movies of all time, even though we picked Frankenstein last year. Scream 2 is still the best. Goat, bitch. That's my opinion. All right. Anyway, you can follow us on all social media platforms at OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Truck1042. You can check out anythingbutcredible.com for all your network needs, including the Offended Podcast, Anything But Credible Podcast, Going Off Topic Podcast, Movie Merge Podcast, What's Your Bliss Podcast, and the Spacing Out Podcast, all at anythingbutcredible.com. Go check it out. Make sure to subscribe to all of us wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts. Just find it. Follow all of us and give us some subs and give us some 5-star ratings like Dave Meltzer. All right? Do it. And go check out my new blog, my St. Louis Blues Dream Team, which is on anythingbutcredible.com now under the Going Off Topic blog. All right? That does it for the first episode of Spoopy season here on Offended. We will see you guys next week. Oh, and by the way, I'm just gonna throw this piece of information out there. If you get into a squirt gun water fight at 3:30 in the morning, say on a weekend, watch out for dog shit on the sidewalk because your dumbass partner probably forgot to pick it up or move it to the grass. Okay, cool. Don't put the bottle down. Put the bottle down. I'm sitting next to the computer. You gonna pay for it?
Bye, bitches.
And who won that water fight? We did.
I did because you stepped in shit.
I totally won that. Idiot. I won. She's gone. Alright, well, anyway, for KT Naked Ladyy, I'm Tricky. This has been Offended, presented by the Anything But Credible Network. We will see you guys next week.
Bye, bitches.